So echoing some of Mando's last words on the battlefield. Well, rodeo turned battlefield as he was crushed into oblivion. All bright, all night, into the twilight. And alas, Mando is dead. Triboar has fallen. Still in shock from seeing Mando get crushed into oblivion at the hands of the fire giants, the felled Fandalorian's friends fly above the survivors turned refugees trekking toward Butterskull Ranch, a blazing horizon at their backs. Greg, Kal, and Null commiserate and gather themselves aboard the Neverweakened as they plan the next move, learning about their new companion Feyd along the way. Flying ahead of the massive group of survivors, our party reaches Butterskull Ranch to find a thriving community of Icespire orcs, now adorned in Fandalorian-inspired armor as tribute to Mando the Peacebringer. Our heroes update Gubrash on what has transpired at Triboar, the calamity, and pled with him to accept the refugees, which she does without hesitation. Seeking answers, the adventurers set out for Axeholm, where they shall convene with Tufura Tal, leader of the Fandalorians. And just as they depart, a few of Triboar's refugees, some friends they made earlier, share their thanks, some requesting favors. Gelrin and Othavir approach the party, and especially Gelrin looks particularly upset for the loss, and he's got like dried tears that he's been like wiping away. Like you can tell he's been crying from like, and also his hands are sooty from he's been helping people, and as he steps away from some charred survivors, he comes to you guys and he expresses thanks, and as a reward for your efforts, he has prepared letters, and it has his seal, letter of recommendation, and this is he suggests that if you should ever find yourself in the presence of King Morin and Queen Tithmel, and I'll copy paste this in the chat. Should you find yourself in Citadel Felbar, you will, tell them, give them this pass, and when you do, and you should be treated as family. And Gelrin again expresses gratitude for all you've done, and he's gonna hand that to you. And then Othavir was right at his side, pacing a bit, and he has been helping people, but he's in a not such a emotional way. He was more kind of begrudgingly so, pissed off that his shop has burned down more so, and that business has been interrupted maybe more than loss of innocent life. But that's also a thing, so he's going with it. But he comes up to you guys, and he going to express his gratitude also to you, and he shares with you a little mystery, and I will share this on the side. It's not where I'm not going to go through the details of this. It'll be worth it later. We'll go through this at a later date. We're just going to put a pin in it. So Othavir gives you a mysterious note that we'll have more details later. But he mentions the location of Silvery Moon. So it's like he kind of mutters some things to you, but he kind of has his attention on something else, and he kind of hurriedly, not like Gelrin. Gelrin was very respectful, but he hurriedly gives you these documents. And mentioned Silvery Moon and something. And he said the documents have details. Just read it later. So there's that. Darathra, the leader of the Triboar people, the one who Null gave the inspiring words that kind of restored her faith, at least temporarily. Not temporarily, but like alleviated her temporary sadness or disheartedness, and steered her back on track toward keeping everybody together and positive. She is going to request something, and she gives you, and this would really have a bit of more of an impact if Christian was still here, because the Harper's tie-in, he was going to have that, but she basically gives you a platinum badge that she wears. So she had a quite remarkable badge, and large and ornate, of silver and fine metal, and this is a design that the group, and again, especially if Job Iden was here, but also Null's first memory of this adventure was under the charge, or at least to protect Sister Adabra at Umberchill.
Something like that, yeah.
And the last time you had an encounter with the Harpers. And also, I think a chest had the insignia in the Necromancer's Cave a long time ago. But yes, she's going to request that you take this. If you find, like, she's going to encourage you, not like plead, like 911, make this your problem, but more so like, in your travels, please, if you go this way, please visit Danavar's house in Everland and give this badge to Dral Telev, the one-eyed half-orc proprietor, and he will know what to do.
What was the name, real quick?
I will copy all this. So
okay.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So
well, I mean, I'm just over here noting now, like the
one more survivor approaches, and this guy you haven't talked to before. He's about Othavir's height, but a couple decades younger, and has been helping some family that has just lost their. It looks like the dad's not there, so helping them to safety. As you're leaving the people that you knew, you assumed you were kind of done with these people, and the Neverweakened, the crew has already started up the engines, and it's like going. The buzzing has started. This guy comes at you. He's like, wait, and he wants to flag you down. He said, and this, I'm imagining it's like when people are trying to talk when the helicopter's already started, so they're yelling. So he's like, and he's like yelling, but I'm not gonna yell. He says, there is an evil dwarf out here that is roaming around, and he is and actually he's in hiding in the town of Mirabar, and that he is in fact the brigand known as the Weevil. He's an evil bad guy. He just assumes that he had never heard of you until he saw all this in action at Triboar, and you as you fought off the cultists and giants long enough to save a little more than half of the town in the chaos, and he says that he lost his brother in the Battle of Triboar just now, and they were a team of bounty hunters, and they were about to go on this, but he said without his brother he doesn't have the heart for it, and he wouldn't want to do that without his brother. So but he says it's kind of a timely issue. He's had this guy cornered he's been trying to track him down for over a year, and he finally has him tracked down to Mirabar in a place called Xantharl's Keep. So I will get you guys all these details, and let's see. Well, I'll put up pictures later on the thing as I was saying this. So, hey, future Sean, put pictures of these guys on the thing with the place. Cool. So, yeah, you got Dorothra's and Oathvir's, Gelrin's, and Darz's quest as you set off. So you didn't go, you're not. Axeholm isn't the only place of for information, so there's a little bit there. And we're off as the people bid you goodbye, farewell, as you depart and set course toward Axeholm.
Or we play like on the road again.
In the sky again. Riding our big metal bug in the sky again.
You're keeping that in, right?
Oh shit. Dun, dun, dun.
I can't believe that I let this guy drive again.
Oh, this guy again. Something showed it wasn't supposed to show. So aboard the Neverweakened, we set out early morning, right? We just finished a long rest, and we'll say late morning with all the shenanigans and the goings on, talking to your friends, and we're heading south, more like west by southwest, toward Axeholm from Butterskull Ranch. It's kind of along the way, the Triboar Trail, but you kind of veer off. Eventually kind of hugging the northern crest of the Sword Mountains, I believe. It would be off port side, the mountain range, as it starts just about where you guys were, as it gets higher and higher off to the south. And as the peaks rise, as you're making time, you see the weather starts to, especially along the mountain range, starts to get pretty violent. There's a storm brewing up ahead. But yeah, what's everybody? Anybody do anything? Anybody want to talk about? And this would be a good time to organically maybe work in level ups and kind of Feyd's whole thing, since catch them up and stuff.
Yeah, because we're headed to Axeholm. I was talk about Feyd, catch him up of what we all have going on there.
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, go ahead. Finish it up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Null, because he a lot has happened. He hasn't really rested too much. Even when he went to where we met up with the camp, and we were able to get the survivors and stuff and everything. He hasn't really stopped. The long rest was the first time he was really stopped, and he just kind of slept. So he hasn't gone through and processed the kind of stuff. He's realizing the loss of and everything. So there is that quietness somewhere and everything. So he's constantly looking at the dark blade, even though it's just integrated into his hand at the moment and stuff. He can pull out just the hilt or whatever of it and be able to stare at it and everything. So a lot of his downtime is just kind of mulling that over and trying to figure out some of the next kind of steps. And because he's changed too, the dark blade is kind of changed along with him, especially some of the notions and stuff too that went into that whole thing. So he realizes he can do a couple of different things. The way that the blade lights up and stuff allows him to be able to question, can he make other weapons like that? And so that explains branding, smite, and stuff like that. He's trying to wonder, what other kind of stuff. And so a lot of this stuff is to bring that level up and understand that. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was leading into as well. Then this was an interesting question. So on his own, he could create a type of sword. He doesn't necessarily have his own like saber type sword or so. But yeah, that was a question I have. I'm like, this is going to be interesting as he levels up. Can I get more arms, and are there other blades around that I can start collecting? So, he's got right now. He can wield 2 different swords from both of his hands. So you can do flame blade and dark blade.
Well, you can give a sword to one of your homunculuses, one of your buddies.
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I've got the cloak of displacement and stuff, and so like I could just like do the General Grievous sort of thing, and that'd be really kind of cool for that and everything. But I got an idea for that, Sean. If that's something we could do. I don't know how mechanically it would work, but like
mechanically, well, that's like yes.
It would just be 4 separate attacks.
Pun superintended. Like,
yeah.
I was also gonna. He didn't ask for it, but like, I was also gonna let Greg, since like the Midjourney wanted to make the bear the barbarian instead of like vice or whatever. I just went with it, the owlbear. And then one of the first things Clayton said last session was, now that you guys leveled up, he can access the owlbear level. So I'm like, okay, so there's that. So like updated it. But and I don't know if it's like helps, but I was gonna basically allow Clayton, since he's I'll wait. Well, no, still it's fine. No one's gonna like deliver this message. Greg is going to be able to basically maintain his wild shape kind of 24/7. It could just be like a thing.
Ooh, okay.
He doesn't, since he's kind of veered off from being Mr. Nature. Like Greg and like my druid character Tizala, they're like wildly different approaches to druid, and he's definitely gone more of the warrior.
Dr. Death.
Yeah, if anything. So I'm gonna be like, you know what? Like the animal stuff is like key, but also kind of I guess it's primary to mechanics, but like secondary to character, I guess. So it's like just have it. Just I don't want it to be like a hindrance on resources and stuff. So there's gonna be like a boon. Also, owlbear can he can talk. So he's going to be able to talk in his animal form and use weapons as if he was regular Greg.
This is Kung Fu Panda over
here. Exactly.
That we got for it. Yeah, like, because Null, one of the things that like was really cool with Null and what we're doing here is he's merging the technological and the nature side of things. And so it's this kind of interesting thing. And General Grievous was just one of those things that kind of came up in the mind. I'm like, that kind of feels weirdly natural and on theme with the background Star Wars stuff we're doing with things. And so like, when General Mischievous would be a really cool name that we could go with for the character.
We'll say like whenever revert that you guys leveled up, Null, one of the things that happened is you sprouted another set of arms, and like that can be like a permanent thing. So,
that'd be kind of interesting. Like, we'll have to play around with like if it can hold weapons, or if it's just a really cool kind of thing that he just has outside of battle that he's able to pick up manipulate 4 things. But we'll figure out the other mechanics. But I thought it'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I think a bonus action option for since you like to be in melee, something like that, right? Like, doesn't the ooze get a free attack because it's pseudopod?
Well, like the barbarian that I played in the one shot, when it did an attack, it just got a free extra attack with that.
Because fuck it. So,
but that was when you specifically took the wolf claw beast form. So it's like
and there's some
class, I guess.
There's some sort of rogue one that you get 2 bonus actions too. So,
well, that was in Baldur's Gate.
I love that though. I don't remember off the top of my head, but Daniel, do you use really? I mean, when's the last time you used two weapon fighting. Have you at all? Flame blade and scimitar.
Scimitar and flame blade, because the scimitar is the finesse weapon, and I've got a +2 scimitar, so I was doing that for there. And what's interesting is Darkblade and Scimitar, I could do 2 weapon hand fighting because they're both finesse-based weapons. So I could wield those, and then I could do a dagger, or something along those lines.
Oh well, here we go. We'll tie it. Okay, we'll tie the weapon to the appendages. So
okay,
the dark what is it? Dark Sunblade.
Dark Sunblade.
Mm-hmm.
Is its attack is tied to your new appendage. It may be 2 of them are dual wielding or something, or not dual wielding. Two of your new appendages are 2-hand fighting with the Dark Sunblade, and then you also have your regular attacks. So
okay,
scimitar,
it's a
flame blade, Dark Sunblade.
Yeah. Flame blade, scimitar. Yeah, that works. So based off of all that, just to sum up and everything. So he's processing all this, and so he's got these new abilities that are coming up and everything. And I want to do it thematically where it's a battle or whatever. That's when he reveals his forearms and stuff. So Null knows he can do it now, but he hasn't showed it to others.
Feyd will see Null contemplating. He's looking at himself, and his arms are splitting and then reforming, and walks up to him and says, "Your world is quite chaotic. I've not seen a realm like this before. Outside of my own realm of Limbo, but even there we are in more control than what I'm seeing here."
And you walk behind Null, right? Or whatever, coming up. So Null will go ahead and stand up, and he's gonna make 2 arms and put away the dark blade and everything, and he's gonna turn back. Limbo. It's a realm I've not heard of.
It's a place where chaos rules, and only those who have a steeled mind to force their will upon it can carve out a home for
his head
themselves.
at steel mind.
Ding ding.
What? How? If you're from Limbo, how are you? Are you here?
Well, we are headed to the place I came here through.
Were you summoned?
The Fandalorians. I rode with them from Strixhaven College.
Oh.
Okay. I will somehow intertwine with the Fandalorians myself. Outside of our dear lost friend Endo, and the weapon I now possess. I'm still learning much of that, and where how I play into that kind of thing. It's interesting that why would you come here? What mission you on?
I was trying to figure out what something means. I've been searching for information. I was with who I viewed as Mando, a different Mando than the one that you speak of. We found a disc, like a gear, that has information that I have yet to be able to decipher. Trying to figure out who I can speak with that can translate it.
Is this something that Null could translate, since he's a kind of a robot sort of deal or whatever, or is this something he doesn't recognize?
How do you handle it?
Well, I have the disc, and I pull it out of a bag and hold it up. Can you read this?
No, he'll slightly lean in and you'll see kind of like these lens sort of things start coming up over his eyes. So kind of like he's zooming in, if that thematically that works in. But is this something that Null recognizes? Something that he can...
Yeah, no, so you zoom in, enhance. And it goes in, and you've seen human writing. You, in fact, one of your first memories from this adventure, the contract and everything. You can even point out your fellow adventurers, like, oh, that's Cal's handwriting. Oh, that's Greg's, like, chicken scratch, whatever's going on over there. But when you zoom in on this, it's like, you know how some images are like vectors. They're like perfect. It's like it's an equation makes the shape. So when you zoom in, you're like expecting to see, I don't know. And these are engravings on this, by the way. This is like a metallic gear. It's an actual gear, like it's on the edges, and you're expecting to see flaws from the chipping, like from the engraving, and it's crazy. It's perfect, and you get the feeling that it's not a language, but more so a some kind of key. Like the shapes themselves, and make a make a math check. Let's see.
Math check. Which starts with that again?
Intelligence.
Let me the skills. I mean, like, that's a save though. Like, what's a good? I guess a flat investigation, but like.
And this is Null doing the investigation?
Yes. Because, I mean, Feyd would have already done all,
I've looked it over and, yeah, nothing's coming to me.
So, investigation, we're saying?
Yeah.
Cool. So, let's see with this. 17? Yeah.
Nice. It's like, thank you. So, as you enhance, you've seen this pattern before, and what was it? It was something. It was like the way that your chakram is on your body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chester, yeah.
I'm going to slightly retcon here a little bit. 7 of 11 had a similarly placed device, and now that you have investigated this thing, you recall that it's very similar to the adornment, what it was, accessory, I guess, that 7 had on his apparition form. 7, of course, was, I guess, property, kind of the Phandalorians.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Noel will relay that over. This seems to appear to be a key. And he'll like lean back and unzoom. It matches something from, or at least the design matches something of somebody else we know, 7 of 11.
A key?
Yeah.
But a key to what? What could this possibly be the key to?
I don't know initially what could it be, but all appear to be headed to the same place, so we'll get
So
hopefully a lot more questions.
Titus walks up and he's like eating a chicken leg as you guys are talking. He's huge. He towers over. Like I imagine Noel's like I tried to size on the group photo like a pretty big. I imagine like taller than average human.
Yeah, Noel could be considered like a 6 kind of thing. He's a taller human kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like 6, like I'm 6'4" in real life, so I'm imagining like even taller, like 6'7".
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like,
if you want to make,
I just wanted to like, because especially like you can contract and kind of the whole druidness of it all, and expand or really whatever you need to be, like Transformers style, like Transformers logic.
Yeah, Transformers.
So, and then Cal's character would be like a normal tall human. And then Feyd's, of course, I don't know, Gitzerai, human size, humanoid?
They are medium, yeah.
Normal height. And then Greg's huge all the time, so. But anyway, yeah, it's all good. Cool. He walks over, he's got his helmet, visor's up, it's cocked to the side, he's got greasy mouth, he's just like, he looks over and he like, taps the gear shape with his chicken leg and he slaps it and some juice gets on it. Oh, that's a spelljamming key. And he just walks off. And he keeps walking and goes back to what he was doing.
Noel just stares as he's like walking by. And Noel can't really make a confusing face or so, but if there was one, he's kind of he kind of has his head tilted a little bit to kind of hopefully indicate there's a little bit of confusion there.
Aziraphale, he'll come up behind. Go ahead.
Please, sir, you like walks or elaborate.
Come back here. What was that?
Oh no, it's a spelljamming key. That's what we're missing this whole time. That's why we can't spelljam. But I guess that would work. So
For the show.
Noel walks up behind and stuff. How would you know? And what's spell jamming?
So
why would I get a spell jamming key?
That too.
Ow!
What does it do? I mean, what is spell jamming? Would I know?
Yeah. So Feyd is the only one who would have personal knowledge of this, as that he wouldn't have known how to ask for the travel to this realm without it. This is how Phandalorians move from realm to realm and place to place. The starport that you guys saw was with the gateways to nearby places to the upper atmosphere or lower orbit, kind of around Toril, and from that point is where they are able to spell jam, and that the spell jamming is the act of travel through the stars.
It's hitting light speed.
Yes. FTL.
Noel starts to become very interested.
Yeah, so if you remember, I think I told it was like out of character or out of game or whatever, but from way back when you guys inherited the Neverweakened, that was the thing that was missing from keeping this from keeping the Neverweakened from being able to do that. It was the missing the helm was there, the helm, but it was, we're gonna say that the gear that Feyd has turned up with, and how did he come across this?
Yeah, Noel wanted that kind of question too. So like, Feyd just has this key thing or whatever now, and so Noel, after the conversation, like, here's what this is. Noel will look down. How would you acquire such a important device?
I was sent to Bryn Shander up in Icewind Dale. There I traveled with Goblin, and we met up with this Mendo fellow. And
You're Mando.
some locals,
Mando!
Duvessa Shane, Markham Southwell, and Ardric Brighthelm. We managed to invade a fortress with frost giants and steal this thing, the fake Mando, who you would call the fake Mando, since your Mando's the real Mando. He slayed both of those giants while we ran.
I wouldn't call him a fake. Clear he's real to you. That's a mystery in of itself that I would like to get solved for that, as to why there's a second Mando for it.
Now there's just one.
Now there's sadly there's just one. Thank you.
I guess he's the real one.
The only one.
He became the real
but
one.
why steal this? Who wants this for it? Like why
were you sent
for it? Yeah.
It was a mission given to me from Strixhaven.
So Strixhaven College wanted it. What do they want it? What part in this whole plan do they have?
I do not know.
So not only
I appear to be but a pawn in this scheme.
I think we all are. But why? And Noel's slightly starting to pace a little bit. But why we've got groups that are organizing that shouldn't be organized. And we got groups reaching out through different dimensions. And we got a set of ancient technology that people that want. How are they connected?
I, in particular, am interested in this field of ancient Netherese technology.
Well, you may be a part of this whole mission we're on itself. If you find it that you need, past Axeholm and past this initial stuff, we could definitely use that knowledge.
The more I can understand it, the better I can gain a mastery over my own spells and incantations.
If no one else has offered it, you have a place aboard the Neverweakened.
I think I will travel with you. You seem to be a strong enough bunch.
I don't know anymore. How's he shaking his head?
No one could have survived what we just escaped.
Yeah, and Noel will then look out whatever the closest window to, as he's pacing kind of around. He'll stop and look at. We left Triboar such ruin. Not that we could change too much of the events, but. And he'll look back. I'm glad that we were able to save who we could, but I don't want. We need to go back and at some point and help. What we can do about that kind of thing. As far as we know, Triboar is lost at this time. Also, did you just generate that?
I made it a while ago.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Cool. I didn't remember that coming up, but okay, cool. Yeah. Noel is still he's in his thinking mode, trying to connect dots and put pieces and evidence together. Axeholm hopefully has a lot more answers than it does with questions. I too am on my own journey of understanding Why am I connected? Why are we connected to this? What part do we have to play?
That is what I seek to find out. I look off into the oncoming storm. Looks like it's going to be a rough ride.
Perfect.
And
So
you'll see Null stand next to him, and he'll part of his back opens up, and he'll display the cloak of displacement, and he'll adorn that. They'll connect up nicely. Yeah, don't have to do that alone.
As you, perfect. Oncoming storm, and the rain has started, and it coming down in sheets now at this point, and off to the side, like it's very obvious, like there's a wind, it's blowing from the mountains, and blowing it, so it's getting hard for Varinus to helm the ship. And right after Feyd says it's going to be storms brewing, or whatever he said, the Neverweakened drops in altitude. It does one of those like, and it like the beginnings of turbulence. And Varina says, "Everybody,
activates his magnetic boots."
go, yeah, go, no magnetic boots." I mean, historically, that's what. So, and then boom. I don't know if you guys ever been on plane ride and experienced the turbulence. So it's not always like
immediate quick
right.
drop.
Sometimes you're just like, oh my god, we just dropped 1,000 feet. You didn't even notice it. So it's kind of like one of those. And Varinus is going to try to pull up a little bit to get out of this. And as he does, you guys get, it feels like a very clear knock, boom, from up above, like something, boom, crashing against the hull. What do you do? What's everybody doing?
You said crashing it.
So we're shaking.
Yeah. Nola's just, he's walking okay-ish. He's like swinging around a little bit with like how stuff is going and stuff, but for the most part, he's just kind of stationary, or not stationary, but stable. So he's walking, I guess, towards the noise.
Carol's gonna keep an eye out, but like hold on, staff at the ready, hold on to the side. To the handrail, whatnot.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor.
My bad. Okay. Player view. Yay. Got that out. I've got everybody on the main deck, but I'm assuming everybody was kind of inside when that was going on.
We heard the thump, so we just made our way that way.
I'm gonna say that because of the Fandalorian upgrades, that the Mangonel and Ballista still works as normal, like from where as normally operated, but they also have controls on the inside. So the Fandalorians, and you have like a full, because normally it would be like three characters per weapon doing stuff. But I'm going to say that we're just going to handwave that with Fandalorian technology. So it takes the whole crew to do all those things, to fly it, maneuver it, proficiently, and fire appropriately. Like nothing special, but, just doing what the ship does. So that you guys don't have to do that.
Gotcha, yeah, that'd be cool.
So there's that. So everybody's on the kind of... do we go out to investigate?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking over the edge to see where it got hit.
Yeah, Null's following.
The closest window, whatnot, yeah.
Everybody looking.
I mean, is it kind of like helicopter style where it's like open sides on the left and right, or is it more like hangar bay in the back, like a bomber plane kind of?
More like submarine, actually. So you'd be going like up out of the main cabin and stepping out up onto main deck. And
Okay.
where the sheets are coming down. So not a submarine, just like the cabin is lower than the main deck.
I pop my head out the, I guess the rearmost hatch.
Aside from just, you can see the wind moving just because of what it's doing to the rain, and distant lightning. Nothing in particular. But as you're kind of trying to get a view, another boom, thud. But this time it's from below. So, boom! It comes up from below. I need everybody to make a deck save.
Uh, 15.
15?
I get to have two different
Kal.
D20s to play around with here.
Oh, sorry.
Kal, that knock from below, it kind of jolts everybody. Everybody does like the the Star Trek whoa when the ship gets hit, and everybody kind of does a little hop, but somewhat keeps the ground. But Kal, it's almost like you got the feet swept out from under you. You're knocked prone for now, and we're going to roll initiative. Now's a good time.
Dun, 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 dun.
As soon as Cal's knocked down, the everyone kind of has a moment to this explain the mage arbor and stuff to kind of brace yourself. Something's up, and the wind's howling, and it starts to pick up, and you think like you're gonna have to brace, like it's gonna knock you off, but all of a sudden, it like goes completely quiet, and there's like a pocket of air that the Neverweakened is flying. The Neverweakened's still going forward, but it's like there's this protective pocket around it that is protecting it from the storm, and it gets oddly quiet, like definitely quiet. As Null, so the way we're gonna do this is you just kind of something goes by you, like your left shoulder, and as soon as you turn, there's nothing there, and again, like you with your super hearing, you'll hear something go by Kal, and Kal, you feel your cloak kind of do like the Marilyn Monroe thing as it blows up. You're like, what the hell? You turn around to swipe at something and nothing's there, and you guys get the feeling like you fought air elemental myrmidons before, but you get the feeling like there are air elementals around.
Yeah, good, yeah.
So the wind, the weather is fighting. The weather has turned.
Weather has turned. Alright.
No. And let me do the Neverweakened also, but Null's first.
Okay. Does Null know where any of these elementals are in proximity to where he is?
Yeah, they're just off the deck. So like just off the side of the deck. If can I ping everybody? There we go. If on the map there's like you guys are on the main deck, and they are just off to the side. So are they visible? Can you see them?
Yeah, I can see him. I was just
Okay.
wondering, thematically.
So how is
revealed
I going to do that?
themselves.
So the way that you are going to, I'm just going to make. I'm not going to make it like invisible or anything, even though that's kind of what it is. It is kind of like this ever-changing vape cloud that is will kind of change densities in some areas and then get sparse in others and just kind of fade to pure gas. But it is mostly a formless gust that is coming around here. But you are, level 9, and with all your sensors going off, all you guys are such, proficient adventurers, warriors now that you just have like a sixth sense about these things. So, but I'm gonna bump the AC a bit. But.
Yeah, one of the things, since we finished the long rest and Nulls and artifacts, you will have his homunculus little bird void companion already birthed back into existence, basically. But yeah, that'll be a little thing there. But he's going to go ahead. I'm gonna look around and understand what the closest one is to him. I think this one over here is closer, but I look for this one.
I know we're in battle, but what kind of bird is Void?
Void
like
is. I had an extras as just a tiny construct, more like a bat. Well, I guess in this one we'll do like an owl kind, so it's easier to visualize. So mechanical owl. It's not very big or anything, but it does have cool flight speed of 40. It's out there. I've got its scorecard. So it's kind of scorecard whole thing. So he looked kind of like this.
Oh yeah.
Owl, if you want to do mechanical stuff for his token. Yeah.
Nice.
So that comes up every long rest, so he's got that going on. Does Null know? Has he ever seen an elemental or an air elemental? Does he understand?
Yes.
We fought him before.
We fought him before.
Okay.
And you were
So
thinking about throwing whipping and jumping out.
Feyd hasn't,
Neverweakened.
but y'all have.
Okay. I don't remember that whole thing, but that was. So he can't just like entangle them or anything, right? Interesting. Null's gonna walk over towards this area. And go ahead and gonna go ahead and get flame lay going on his right arm. He's gonna go.
Nice.
Bonus action to pull flame blade out, and then he's gonna pull his scimitar out as well as his other hand, and get ready to. He's gonna hold his action of hitting closest to elemental here until it gets close enough. So he's going to hold his attack action with his scimitar.
So when he gets
Or
in
his
within
flame
melee?
Yeah, within melee range, he's going to try and hit him with his flame blade.
Okay.
And then the homunculus, I don't have it. Oh, there you go. The token for the homunculus, if I could find it here.
So I'm trying to get him out here. Okay. Try that little guy. I will work on... Can you move him?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
So
cool.
5, 10. These are 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
Or 10 foot? Okay. So he's going to already fly out because there's we have a can communicate through minds. Now he's going to run up and try and bite this stupid thing. Or fly up and try and bite it. So does a 10
10 misses.
Cool. So yeah, that's it.
But he goes up there, and it's like as soon as he comes down thrashing the thing, it's like literally it's hard. It's wind. How do you fight wind? The storm picks up, and it seems to. And the way we're gonna flavor it is when you guys miss, it's because we're gonna chalk it up to the magic lets go, and you guys get pelted with some rain. So it's like they're selectively choosing when to, provide the pocket.
Gotcha.
That. Okay. The air elementals are going to attack, and Feyd is the closest one for this one. Who's going for Feyd? This is what we do. Gonna slam. 2 slam attacks. Coming down for 27. Good lord.
Jeez. Must not have any camera here.
27 and 22. For Feyd.
hit?
Against Feyd.
Oh, Feyd.
Oh yeah, those hit.
Yeah. Boom, boom. God Billin kind of shirks off to the side, getting out of the way. But he's going to crawl under like a little storage space and start playing a ballad. It'll be like a really nervously fast version of Mando, but it's like he's swapping out just like he's very cheesy. Feyd would know this. He's not very artistic when it comes to lyrics. He's just like throws them in there, so he's just going for it.
I'm scared.
Right. This is like Will Ferrell and Elf. It's like I'm here now. I'm singing. And but yeah, but it is enough to give everybody bardic inspiration. So there we go. So the bardic inspiration is in effect as Feyd takes some damage here.
And bardic inspiration is a what roll? Another just d20.
D6 to attack rolls. Or no, it's a saving?
Depends on what level he is, yeah.
Or 2d6. I guess it'd be 2d6.
Ooh, it's always like 1d6 or 1d8. It scales up.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, what's
Yeah, it depends on what level he is, so.
Do I have that?
14 and 16 bludgeoning damage. Jeebers.
Yes. Boom, 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 boom. And we're gonna flavor it as the first slam was like an uppercut into the air, and then the second slam wasn't an actual slam. It's just you hitting the day like boom. As that thing, so it moves though when it does this. So we're gonna say it it just kind of uppercuts you, whoosh, and ends its turn in between you and Null there. So Null, if you have your saved attack, right?
Yeah. So he's gonna go ahead and turn around. And he sees this thing come up, and he's going to. There's flame blade. Does the 22 hit?
Yes.
So he will go ahead and hit that for 13 fire damage on there.
Nice.
So he sees this thing out of the corner of his eye come up near him, and without really much hesitation, just cranks up the arms. Kind of twist along with the whole thing to kind of strike it.
Oh, nice. Null does a 360 on his spine.
Yeah.
Oh, you got 3 attacks now? How does it work? You got your flame blade, scimitar, and dark sunblade?
I did pull out the dark sunblade. I didn't know if I can just have it thematically already prepared for it, but I only mentioned just the blade. Can I hold more than one attack?
I mean, you held your action, right? And you get however many attacks that so right, and then how it works, or no?
You have per action.
You've also got your reaction.
Okay. So, yeah, because Flame Blade was a bonus action to cast that into existence for there. So.
Oh, okay.
And I held the action to go ahead and do stuff, but yeah, if I wanted to go ahead and you're allowed for it, I guess I could do another set of attacks and stuff on it. So I wanted to do
And
a +2 scimitar to come around.
Yeah.
Well, so this is something that because the forum's always present, or they just like automatically allowed me to pull up those forums.
That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, it's like just like Wolverine style. Just it's there. Like for the
I guess in the same motion that he's doing with attacking, you see his arms start to split, and the same arm that he has a sunblade, and he'll pull out the bottom arm. He'll go ahead and reach out, and grab the scimitar, and just strike with the dark blade first for
hell yeah.
A 24 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And 11 damage out of that. And with this scimitar, I try to strike for a 12.
12 misses.
12 misses. Okay, so
22
yeah.
hits.
As he sees this, he goes and slaps the dark with the flame blade, followed by the dark blade. I guess he just doesn't get the scimitar out in a good position to strike it too.
Nice.
And then if we're doing
And that's up to you whether it's single hand, double hand, whatever.
Yeah. No, I think that works for that because I only had the 3 blades pulled out. Cool.
Badass.
And Anyway, yeah. That much damage to that thing. I hope it hurts.
So what's the 7? It's like it says 11 and then 7, 18. What? I don't understand.
Well, it's just a single 1d4 or 1d8 plus 4.
No, yeah, I mean, like which number? What's the total damage?
It should have just been 11. The dark blade.
Okay.
It's interesting. I'm gonna roll. Let's see.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you see it's particularly like effective. The flame blade and the dark sunblade as like the energy weapon cuts through this steam as it like winces in pain. It does work. Next, the other elemental. It's going to attack the homunculus. What's the real HP? Is it actually 5 or?
Yeah, it's actually 5.
Okay, so the thing gets up in its face. Void attacks, and it's going to make it slam. 1 slam.
What is AC?
For 24 to hit.
No, it doesn't matter. That hits at a 13.
Scoot back over. So I'm assuming that's gonna like popcorn this guy.
Obliterate.
Boom! He exploded. Boop.
Okay. Well, it's nice to have you for at least once.
Good job, Void. You'll be back.
He took 1 attack.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
As
he's more of like a cool scouting thing, less about me.
Yeah. He's gonna come up into Kal space and finish his other slam attack. All up in your slamming face. Slam. Damn! Woo! Rolling hot tonight. 25. I'm assuming hits.
It's Cal? Yeah.
Yeah. And the same as almost said Mando. No, R.I.P. Same as with Feyd. The half the damage is just from getting like punched by this air up into the air, and then the other half is boom as you land, kind of crash back down. But it's your turn. Oh, and we'll say like because of that, you're not prone anymore just because he like what he did to you. Yeah.
Okay. Um. Well. Ooh, damn, this is. I'm gonna say because, well, we're gonna go ahead and activate my emboldening bond. And I can choose four people now.
Nice.
So, Null, myself, Feyd, and I don't know what's the fourth person. Greg's asleep, so.
Sleepy boy.
One of the crew members.
Yeah, one of the group members. There we go. Add that D4. So I activate that as my action. And then as a bonus action, damn, that cat is just screaming.
Yeah, the crews, for battle purposes, they're like busy trying to compete with the weather and just keeping the ship going. And we're going to say that there are other air elementals attacking the ship, but only these two are fighting you guys. So they're dealing with like boom, 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 constant impacts.
I guess because God Billin's over there, I'll give him that D4.
Oh yeah, Bob Billin.
Yeah, he's hiding in the corner.
But he'll be our fourth one for right now. As for a bonus action, I'll go ahead and just summon Spiritual Weapon.
Nice.
My action activated my skill and then summon Spiritual Weapon. I guess I'll do the one that just smacked me, so...
Revenge!
A nat 20?
Crit that bitch. That's what's up.
Alright. And I'm just doing this at normal level, so it's... You want me to roll twice, or just max one and roll
Maybe
one?
able to just click the spiritual weapon in the roll 20 chat. And it rolls the damage for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but it's... Okay, we'll hear it a little.
Like the... Yeah. Is that it?
Well, I don't think that's it, though. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't pop up for me.
Yeah, no. See, there, okay.
There we go.
Is that okay? I did that, but...
Yeah,
okay,
13
cool.
plus 8, so yeah.
That makes more sense.
Better than my 11.
So yeah, bam! Searing through the, barely corporeal form this thing has. It's hard to burn steam, but you did! It hurts it. Taking it down. Cool. Alright. That it? Anything else?
Yeah, because if I back away, it's gonna be an opportunity for him. So, no, I'm just gonna stand my ground.
Nice.
Smacked him upside the face. So.
Big smack. Yeah, that's a good smack. Keep that pan strong. Feyd just took 30 bludgeoning damage. How's that wizard doing?
Feyd is gets hit by this air elemental, and as a bit of a reaction, Feyd immediately casts a silent image in the exact image of himself in that same position, and then he just drops down into the hatch, like getting inside the ship.
Nice.
Running away. Kind of like how Loki just how Sub-Zero bamps out of himself.
Yep.
And leaves an image. So that's my action. And I think that's all I can do for now. I'll run inside looking for Gob Billin, trying to get a lay of the land on what's happening inside. and putting as much distance as I can between, basically trying to find a place where I can be a little more out of sight, but I'm not hiding because I can't this turn. Am I seeing anywhere in particular that is out of line of sight of these guys that I can run to without provoking an opportunity attack?
Yeah, just the entrance. The entrance. The hatch where, the staircase ends. You could be peeking out, ready to go. But no, you're not gonna catch your attention if you're back over there.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over here.
Nice.
If I can, up the hallway just a little bit further. So I'm out of reach.
Turn.
But
Stay within
I don't know if you want to. I guess I'll create a duplicate of myself just so you know kind of where I am.
Oh, I did. I see. You mean?
Did you?
Upside down, Feyd.
Huh.
Yeah.
Got it. Didn't even see that guy.
Cool.
That's my turn.
No.
Do the creatures rely on sight kind of stuff or anything like that? Eyeballs or...
You don't immediately get a sense that that's their primary motivation. You don't see. I know the little token has eyes on it, but you do not see any kind of eyes or,
Because I was going to use blur, but that creature with blind sight or can't see through illusions and stuff and everything blur
I
wouldn't
see.
work. Yeah, not a big deal. So what Null's gonna do for one of these things is throw on a Steel Defender Copy Boy onto the field. On there. And that'll be one action to have him on the field.
Still defending.
And so, okay, so if I take the attack action, I get the multiple attacks, but if I don't take the attack action, I don't get the attacks. Cool.
This is Nan. Nan.
Yeah, Nan.
You brought your Nan on an adventure. Edit. All players. Daniel. Save. Should be able to work his token. Little guy.
Yes. Yeah. Cool, so I don't get the attack action stuff, and then we'll have the Steel Defender. Well, are we considering Steel Defender a summoning sickness sort of deal?
Is it just something you can do? Does it waste it? Does it take a
takes an action, I guess.
A whole action to summon him?
Yeah, to put him on the field.
I mean, if you really want to summon him.
Well, no, I mean...
Because you
I've
got
already
Flame
said
Blade
that
as your bonus action, right?
Yeah, but that's only to summon it. The actions are if I take the action per turn, so and everything. So
I'll do this. If you want to trade Flame Blade for summoning him, and then your action can be Dark Sunblade and Scimitar.
okay, yeah, that works because I at least get attacks in. So I'm going to then attack this close guy over here, Dark Blade,
Nice.
for nothing. Because that doesn't work. And then again for the Scimitar for the
Whoa!
sweet 20.
Whoa!
Nice.
These dice
So
are flying
we-
hot tonight.
Yeah, so is that We double the damage on this?
It'll automatically do it.
What
Okay,
the
so
hell?
6.
Well, it should have.
Should have.
Yeah.
What if I do it?
It didn't.
Oh, it's not doing anything.
Should have been 2d6 plus 4.
I could do
Huh.
2d6 here. 10.
It's weird.
6 plus 4 is 10.
So you see Null in the middle of battle. He's just done his first set of attacks, and he quickly puts his hand over, and you see a trinket throw out of his hand. Out of that steel defender boy pops up, ready to go, and then he looks back over to the elemental over here, slashes, missing one attack, and then get up, and he's kind of a little confused with why he's missing attacks.
How can I just manually added a +2 scimitar to Null's character sheet on Roll20. From
Okay.
the...
Just pulled out of the compendium.
Yeah. See if that works.
That should make it work, yeah.
Scimitar +2. Boom. Anyway. Cool.
Yeah, anyway, yep, that's the turn.
So 10 total.
Yeah, 10 damage total from that one attack. The other one didn't hit at all. But
And that was to the
Excellent.
one.
Right next door, so
Gotcha.
this guy right there.
Got it. Noise. And let me look at his thing real quick. Oh, it doesn't matter because it's magical. Boom. Show me your health. Thank you. The air elementals starting to take damage. Seem to gravitate toward each other, but it's just like they're converging into the middle of you guys and simultaneously begin to whirl, creating a dual vortex that turns into one large one. And that move is going to be a whirlwind. And everyone needs to make a strength saving throw, please. As the...
Everyone within a certain range, or everyone?
Let's see. Up to... really, God Billin's the only one that's safe right now. The way they position
Well,
themselves.
I've ran up the hallway.
Oh,
to
my
the
bad. So
main deck.
your clone or whatever. Your what's his name? Does he need to make a strength saving throw? your guy.
I mean, it's an illusion, so anything that it touches or interacts with it is an illusion.
It's already gone.
That's
Yeah, it's
fine.
already gone.
But the air elementals need to make a DC 16 intelligence save
Oh, okay.
to determine that it's not an illusion. They have to use their action to investigate it. But if they physically interact with it, then
They know.
Yeah.
well, then the illusion is discerned as an illusion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yes, in
I
the
think a whirlwind
whirlwind,
would do that.
while they're, Nan is up in this, Null, Kal.
Oh yeah, I forgot the roll for.
And you said strength.
Yes, as they're whirling about, they do notice that no one's being everyone's being affected except fake
Jesus.
Feyd.
I
All
got
right.
10 for strength.
But I mean, if it's just air that's whirling through Feyd,
Yeah.
would that be considered physical interaction?
I mean, yeah, this is because it's causing damage, what they're doing. So they're essentially whirlwind punching everybody. And everything under a 14... Oops. Is
Yeah, I got
going
it.
to
That's
be... well, that. But we'll just do roll. So the 15 bludgeoning. And flung 20 feet away. So from we'll say as Nan as the center. Everyone is who fails is pushed 20 feet from the center of that. So for Kal and Null, that's over the edge, off the edge.
Nan's included with that too because he rolled an 8 on his strength saving.
Oh no! Yeah.
For that. So you say over there, are we actually flying?
Yes, you are currently anywhere between 80 and 120 feet up in the air. You're supposed to be at 100, but the violent turbulence has you all over the place.
Okay.
I thought we were inside.
No, this is amazing.
Right?
This is the deck is visible. Like it's. Remember the sheets of rain coming down, then it stopped. The pocket.
Mm-mm.
It feels like inside with the pocket of air that they are magically creating, but so 20 feet from wherever you were. Kal, I'll move your token. 5.
Okay.
10 off the map.
So, because it's my turn now, right?
Yes.
Well, no, I was gonna do that, but no, I'll just use my bonus action. I'll just misty step back to the ship.
Ah, damn it! See, I knew I could throw crazy shit at you guys. You're just gonna magic it away.
I'll just misty step back onto the ship.
Where on the ship?
Well, not next to them because they just knocked me off. So a little bit further. Would they knock my spiritual weapon away, or would it just stay still?
That stays floating where it is. Yeah.
That wouldn't move.
Okay. So I would just go back onto the deck, closer to where the hatch is at.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Feyd, would he see? Oh, you're on the other end of that. Okay.
Well, if I'm going right to the hatch, I think Feyd might see me, but
probably.
How fast are we? How fast are we falling?
I mean, whatever the normal. The what is it?
You fall 60 feet per round.
60 feet per round. So you have more than a round of falling. We'll say two rounds of falling.
Okay.
Are we starting at 60 feet away from the ship on my next turn, or
no? You'll be like, I don't know, 10 feet off. If you were on the edge, probably 15.
Oh, you fall 500 feet in 6 seconds.
Oh.
That was why I was questioning. I have two different things I could do, but depending on that speed, I can only do one of them.
If you have feather fall, that's 60 feet per round.
Exactly for it and everything. So I could do feather fall on up to 5 creatures. That does get me back onto the ship. So I wanted to try on the next turn, thorn whip my way back into the ship.
Ooh, nice.
Didn't you say you had vortex warp?
I do, but that's only one other creature, not myself. Vortex warp doesn't twist anything for you. It twists for other creatures. So you magically twist around another creature you can see. Yeah. So if I wanted to get Nan back on, I could do Vortex.
Don't worry, I've got you.
So yeah.
So yeah, then I use my bonus action to Misty Step, and then I just Sacred Flame, because that's my Sacred Flame, the elemental that's right there that I already did damage to.
Yeah, the one closest to you.
Yeah, Dex 17.
Ooh, here we go. Oh shit. Nat 20. That's
okay,
25 from this guy.
Okay, well that's it. So
your holy flame kind of lights up the gas, but he just it doesn't seem to spark anything.
I'm like, oh shit.
Feyd.
Feyd, seeing Null get thrown off the ship, is going to quickly get to a point in which he can see him.
You hear, I want to put it thematically, as Null gets yeeted out, you just hear the R2-D2.
So Feyd is, like, as he's running, you see him, like, he's got his book in hand, and it's got, like, a, magical stone at the top of it, and it's kind of floating above the book, and he's, like, quickly, like, he's just motioning his hand over it, and the pages are magically flying, and he starts casting a spell, and a vortex begins appearing at his front hand, and he sends it down to Null, which sucks him into it like a black hole. But then another one appears above the elementals where they just did his world, so that he can fall 10 feet onto them and make an attack.
Yes.
That's going to be fun to come back in.
And I stop concentrating on my image because they see it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't have to technically stop concentrating on it because I can change it next turn if I want to.
Yeah.
No, I'll stop concentrating. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
So you can make it go, or I'll just put it off to the side.
Yeah. Fake Feyd does the same thing real Feyd did earlier, just zoop through the deck.
Just magically vanishes in front of them.
All right.
And I will run away again.
Run away! All right. So where's Null now?
So I put Null kind of right in between them to fight him.
Back in the action.
Yeah, cool. So is Nan off to the side, or is Nan...
Wherever you put him.
Nan's just right
Well,
there.
he was. Well, he
So
fell.
It's time
so
to
he
become
was
what you were meant to
flying.
be, Fort Null.
For no. do.
That's only in the most dire situation, kind of thing. Because that helps out a lot, but I'm full health, so I can slap these guys.
All right. Oh yeah.
John, on your
oh,
screen, I see a dice is like in the middle of the.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Click it.
Okay. There we
go.
go.
I have to go.
And then my turn order keeps going up.
Yeah,
It does.
I saw that. what was it originally? Like
9.
9.
9.
It went
Okay.
It's adding 9.
18, 27.
Just 9. Calm down.
And then, like, after my turn, it just adds a 9 to it for some reason.
I think it's like adding your rolls. It's like, yeah, fuck it, let's go, yeah. 38 initiative. I don't care.
It's a feature.
The feature. Ah!
I win.
And then God Billin, of course, while he's singing, his lyrics keep changing. Two adventurers get blasted off the side. Oh shit! There we go. And then we lost 2. And then they're back. They're back now. So Null's turn.
All right.
Oh, you already used.
Null,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so Null, as he's coming in, he realizes what's going on as he's falling through, so he's quickly twisting around. And he'll go ahead and start off with his 2. Are we doing 3 official attacks? Because I got 2 that I could do.
Yeah, on a normal round, do. All 3
I can
blades.
do 3 attacks. Cool. Yeah, so he'll start off with the flame blade. Hit for a 25
Woo!
to splat, and it's going to be that guy again.
Yeah, hits.
For 15 damage to him, and that's fire damage there. And then he's going to take the dark blade and do a nat 20
Whoa.
to this guy here to hit. I'll do
Yes, sir.
Nice.
10 more damage. On top of that.
That should be roll another d10.
Yeah,
It's not rolling crits.
it only rolled one.
Add just 0 to that.
Hey,
20.
20
Yeah,
damage to the
Yahtzee.
10.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then Scimitar for 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, cool. So 1 damage to each. So Flame Blade to this guy, Dark Blade to this guy, and then I try to follow this guy up with my Scimitar and Mist. And then,
Nice.
so he's twisting through the air, and then he just lands on his feet. And then we got Steel Defender that'll follow up with some attacks. He immediately follows me. So let's do a hit for 7? Yeah.
7 to hit.
You just rolled a 1d8. That must have been the attack damage.
Yeah, that was 10 damage. I guess it didn't have.
His attack would be like.
Yeah, it'd be like a d20 plus something.
It just melee weapon attack your spell
It's a
modifier.
+0, so it'd be like a flat D.
No, your spell attack modifier.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. This is the artificer, so it'll be, as we said, a d20. So that plus.
So it'd be the equivalent of rolling like Thorn Whip, right?
Equivalent, yeah. So, 14 to hit.
14 still misses, though.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. That's it.
Right. The air elementals spot the. Well, they noticed they were faked out, but they're not dismayed. And again, on their turn, we're gonna say like, "Jugu!" The Neverweakened suffers another hit, and everybody who is standing needs to make a dex save on the ghost or the unseen elementals attacks. And again, anybody under a 10 is knocked prone from the
Okay. Well, Noah gets knocked prone,
Damn.
jolt.
I am prone.
and then we've got Steel Defender.
If only there were icons for prone.
11. So Nan still stays up.
Nan's
We
up.
said below a 10. Nan's up, Null's down. So Null, like, he slams onto the ground. And he's like, "This is a cool hero landing," and then he just
Whoop! Had it until right there at the end.
yeah.
So everybody's knocked prone, and the other 2 elementals attack Noel sitting there at the beginning. So is that with advantage because he's prone?
Yeah, prone creatures. There's only crawl. Disadvantage attack,
Yeah.
and attack rolls against it is at advantage if you're within 5 feet of me.
Daniel is prone. So 2 slam attacks from each of them. So 1, 2. So a 25 to hit. 16.
Yep.
26. 20.
26 to hit. 20 damage.
No. You got 4 attacks hitting you.
Yeah.
I'm going to silvery barbs
Uh-oh.
the 26.
Okay. Reroll, keep the lowest, so 19.
I'm at armor class of 14, so anything above that works.
Damn.
14.
I'm prone, or I could cast shield on myself. So,
I mean, yeah, that would.
but I'm
Who are you
prone.
chosen?
Oh, but you're
Who are
prone.
you chosen for advantage?
Yeah. Yeah. What's the damage?
All right, so we end up with That
What's your
one.
damage?
What's your damage, man? That one, and that one.
24, 32, 42 damage?
44.
44? Okay.
44 as no.
Or no.
46.
Yep.
Just beat the shit.
46.
As you kind of as so because it's twice, we're gonna say the same thing happens. That you get uppercut and then boom, hit the ground. But instead of hitting the ground, it's like you get hit again. It's like they're hot potato. Like keep Null just boom, 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 all at once.
Yeah. Null suffers a little bit of damage and good stuff. You could probably see some of that. Maybe he spits out a little bit of oil or whatever, but he's not hurt. He's got a 75 HP max. He's not like down and out. He can still get up and fight. But that wasn't a cool hit.
I didn't hear no bell. What? I got this. You can do this all day.
Yeah, Josh, you can choose a creature to get advantage. Saving throw.
Well, since I know that Kal is going before me, I will give it to Kal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was actually reading. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I had a secondary effect. Alright, well, it is my turn. And I saw that it went up to 18 again, and you changed it.
I know.
I'm prone, so I'm gonna stand up. And, let's see.
It's Savras messing with Roll20. Like wants Kal to be first.
Oh, we could have used our D4 for that saving throw. Shit, we all forgot.
Yep. I rolled bad enough that it wasn't going to help me.
Yeah. You had to
Um,
fight through a D4 in there or whatever.
Yeah, you got your emboldening bond and the
Spiritual weapon.
well, no, the bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Is Kal? Is it high enough to get Spirit Guardians yet?
yes.
Ooh.
Spirit Guardians is a 3rd level, so yeah, I am definitely high enough to get Spirit Guardians. I do have it as well. Which... range is only 15 feet though, so 15 feet around me.
Yeah.
So I will.
Oh, I know. That's like Boreanazil's go-to.
I'll go ahead and activate it at 4th level though, and go ahead and walk forward. So it is a Wisdom save.
Yes. He's big kid.
What,
And I'm
what
gonna-
form does your spiritual guardians take?
Yeah.
Oh. See, this is an interesting one because this is the first time he's done it, and he's had a Savras, so it's a.
Nice.
The
first one
well,
you walk
17,
by
so
fails.
it's. Yeah, 17, so it's just
Oh, they
failed.
both
So,
failed. Nice.
alright, so let me go ahead and just roll.
Roll that damage.
What'd you say it looked like? A bunch of little spiritual weapons?
Yeah, we'll just do a bunch of spiritual weapons on it.
getting minced up by the spirit guardians.
And then
do you walk to like the middle of them or something?
Yeah, just like right there along the edge.
Yeah.
Far enough to get them in.
Yeah.
For her, no, yeah, right in between them. And then my I'll smack with my spiritual weapon because it's still out.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Right here. 16. Does that hit that
Woo!
first one
That's right.
on the
Yes,
left
sir.
that I was already hitting?
Yes, sir.
I think that's with advantage, right? I gave it to you.
Oh yeah, look, so advantage. Oh,
Yeah, roll CV crit. 16 hits though.
let's roll again.
Shit!
Almost
That's not a crit?
No,
29,
because
son.
it's a plus 11, so yeah, it's not
Nice.
a crit. And then damage is
Nice.
Nice.
damn.
That was the one on the left, right?
Left, yes.
Yeah. Nice.
The one I've been smacking, getting him down lower and lower.
Both these guys looking like shit. Very good. Feyd!
Feyd, seeing that one is not looking good, is going to he'll see all the kind of like metal debris that's around as they came in, and they're like, causing a ruckus, and is going to like, you'll see like a mental note or like connection come between all of those metal shards, and he begins summoning, and all the metal shards zoom to the middle of the room and begin forming themselves into a metal construct.
Ooh.
As Feyd casts summon construct.
Yes! Awesome.
And into the form of a metal golem.
I was about to say. You have a thing for it?
So you
There's not like an image on the token. We can add that.
you
Some more.
reforged the owl.
But yeah, this is like it's almost a crude version of Null, but just shards of metal that are all like tethered together with arcane energy. And it is, I believe it acts on my initiative.
I'll give you the Iron Golem guy.
Yeah, shares my initiative town, but takes its turn immediately after me. And it's just a medium, so you scale it down.
Okay, there's that guy. It's taking forever. Doot, doot, doot. What's the HP
65.
and AC?
17. And I'm placing him in between the two golems in front of Kal.
The two elementals?
Yeah.
So you basically have a line
Nice.
between the two
And
goals.
yeah, separating them. And he can make 2 attacks, so that's Feyd's turn. And this guy is going to do a slam attack on the weaker of the two. I think it's the left one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 16 to
Nice.
hit.
Yep.
For 10 bludgeoning. And the second attack is a 14 to hit.
14 misses though.
I'll use my... Oh wait, can I... Because it's not... It's a different creature. I can't use my bardic inspiration on that. Alright.
I mean, we can flavor it as the creature also gets bardic inspiration from Gob. So
Okay,
it
well, I
would
want to
get
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
So an extra 4, so 19 or 18 to hit,
18 hits.
or 9 bludgeoning
Ooh, on the same one.
on the same one.
Doo-doo. So
So I'd say the metal shards, like they're all kind of floating around, and then as this thing begins to like wind up for an attack, all the shards dip over to its fist. It,
yes.
hit the hit the air elemental, and then it raises both hands up, slams
Yes.
down on it.
Yes. And it's like barely, vibrant anymore. It's just like barely oozing around. Got it within an inch of its air life. Awesome. Is that it?
That is it.
No.
Alright, so Null's got a couple of interesting nutty things that we would like to try and do. The first thing is, he can't really do anything since he's got to spend a whole action to get up for that. So that's the first thing he's going to do on this turn. And probably the only thing he's going to be able to do on this turn for it. Unless we're considering bonus action Flame Blade as a thing, but that's up to you. For that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, of course. Like use your action to. Oh, I see.
Get
I
up
see what
and
you're
then
saying.
Bonus
Action is bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So Noel will get up, and then he's going to go in and slap one of them for a 28 to hit. So he's going to get this guy first.
Whoa! Yeah. No,
Only
how does Null? Yeah.
12 damage.
With the flame, yes. Describe the.
So, yeah, Noel has fallen over, and so he's got one of his fourth arms kind of like helping him get up, and then the other one that had the flame blade, he kind of like uses the knuckle to get up, to get it back up, but it's kind of like a spring, and so he tries to catch it off guard, and so he's got, so he springs himself back up and hits at the same time to slash it with a flame blade.
Yes.
And then he twists around and he comes back up onto his feet again. And then Nan will attack the other one. For a... Do it. Said it was... D20 plus 4... 9... 12?
So, misses.
13, yeah. But misses either way. Yeah, cool. Nan's not having a good time, but yeah, there we go. That's everything that I can do.
Null is, though. Gone.
I mean, he's been able to hit pretty well, even though he misses like 1 or 2 attacks.
So, on the Air Elemental's turn, again, they're shaking the Neverweakened, the ones that you can't see. Feyd, you hear the crew, the Fandalorians, holler back to you guys, and it's kind of the ship has kind of a low grade magical PA system kind of all the time. So whenever they want to make an announcement, this thing goes up, and they're saying there's something on the approach on the horizon, something coming. We see it's like in the between the lightning strikes, something big, and they say for now. And on the Air Elemental's turn, it's gonna slam. It sees this metal thing that just appeared, and it's like a bigger metal thing than Null, but it's going to slam that and Null, right? Because you just sliced at him and missed. He's being attacked. Yeah, so both.
Yep.
1 and 1. Nobody's prone, right? So it's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no one's
prone.
Normal once against Null for 16.
So does it take damage from me again, from my Spirit Guardians?
Since it started its turn there? Does it start the turn or end the turn in the...
Start.
I mean, yeah. That's
It's a start.
Scroll
Yeah.
back up.
For the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
On a failed, it takes the 48.
Nice. Do a wisdom
So-
saving throw. 9. Fails.
9, okay. Alright, so that's...
Roll that beautiful radiant damage. And does 16 hit? No?
Yeah, 16 hits.
16.
Trying to decide what to do, but yeah, that works.
Nice.
Woo!
So it'd be a 17
Damn!
from Spirit Guardian.
Hot potato.
How much damage do I end up taking?
7 bludgeoning.
Cool.
And then, Josh, what's the... I already put it here. 17. So the 15
17,
misses.
yeah.
Yeah, misses on the second one. Ooh. Chalk it up to being eviscerated by Cal's tiny little maces flying around, spiritual weapons. And that's it for them. Cal's turn.
So this one is still alive.
Barely.
I'm gonna go ahead and just hit him with my spiritual weapon. Do-do-do.
For 21 hits. For
21. Alright. 4. Come on.
That's
It's loading. It loads so slow right now.
No, that does it. How does it?
Alright, he's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I turn around, get my spiritual weapon, just like wave, just smack, and after he just hits Null, and then he tried hitting Man, right? Whatever.
Yep.
And I just smack him again, basically just a back away, and he's gone.
Yes. And he is. He's gone. As the shaking under your feet, as soon as the last blow to the second air elemental on the deck is exacted, the shaking all of a sudden stops, and again, you guys are pelted with rain now. So the volume, so it's been eerily quiet kind of the whole time. The rain starts again. Everybody's getting rained on, soaked. Let me get these guys off the map here, and we'll call it there. That was awesome, you guys. That was awesome. We're gonna pick up. There are those things that are coming inbound. There are things in the sky, and we'll pick it up where those things are coming in.
I didn't get to use my other cool spell this time.
Which one? Oh,
I picked up Barkskin.
there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Spirit Guardians last for 10 minutes, so I gotta remember that it's still up.
For all intents and purposes, we will keep initiative. We're still in the same battle. Like, we're gonna pick up right now, next session. So,
Yeah. This is good. I liked how much RP actually went on for this, and we still got the battle.
Yes. Sorry for the rough start. That was I hate it when minutia gets in the way, and it's like, ugh. We're supposed to be a game.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yep.
Yeah. So what link did you send me? Was that just Was that just a new link you gave me?
It might have been. Honestly, dude, I have no idea. The new one, the one that you're using now, is the original one. So.
Well, that's what I clicked on at first. That's what I had was my Kal link, my original Kal link.
Can you pull out a clay golem and a stone golem for me to use as token icons for my constructs?
Clay golem and stone.
Yeah.
I liked the whole interaction between Feyd and Null.
Yes.
That was really cool.
So what's your deal, man?
So like, I could have tried using telekinesis on Null to throw him back onto the ship.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, do I feather fall or thorn whip? Because if I thorn whip, that'd been really kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure how fast I was falling. That's why I was asking this question. How fast am I falling? That kind of impacts what I can do next. And that vortex warp is only one other person, so that's. And I'm not high enough level Drew to become a flying creature.
Yeah, I just chose Misty Step because I'm right after them, so I get knocked off, and then I just Misty Step straight back up there.
Can you resize those down to medium?
Yeah.
I can't change their size. Thanks.
There we go.
Nice.
Got some golems. Yeah, see, I was... when I was planning this, I'm like, shit, that's dangerous, falling off a ship. I'm like, this is they got magic. They'll fucking figure it out. Somebody, if one doesn't have it, the other one will save it. Surely enough, that's exactly what happened. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but that was cool.
I mean, this is the same thing when you're like, okay, now you're on water. Well, I just water walk, man.
Yeah, water walk. I'm like, damn it.
Water walk.
Yeah.
But then, like, because I have the telekinesis that I could have used to try to get them back, then I have, for myself, I probably could have used it, because I don't know if it would have reached Null. I have web.
Ah,
I could have cast a web straight to the ship, just hold on to the web myself, and just pull myself back up.
That's funny.
But
I have web too, but that's only when I'm a spider. Even though that's in my spell library.
It comes in my, it comes from my staff, so yeah, I just cast web and just grab.
Yeah.
Grab a hold
of
it.
I have spider. Yeah, because I have spider walk and web. For it. Well, it says that comes from a druid, but I think just because I can turn a spider. Now my other character is a spider staff, so I could just. I have tabaxi with the ability to climb up a wall.
Yeah.
And then I have to say, like, because my spirit guardians were just necessarily like little maces flying around. Yeah, they're like trying to beat at the rain, just like swat, because they're flying around. It just looks like they're attacking the rain.
It sucks that we had Void out there. It's like, hey, I'm back here. No, I'm dead.
Life of a underling.
Yeah, it's all good.
Wait, cool. Yeah, I love the roleplay stuff. I'm gonna try to like build in more moments where that's just kind of has to happen in order for anything to progress. I'm like, hey, y'all talk. Tired of talking.
Yeah.
But cool.
That's good stuff.
Sweet. See y'all next time.
Yeah. And then see you next
Have a
time.
good night.